Holy shit, I fucking wake up. And I write this fucking masterpiece. Alright. It just generated this masterpiece in my head. And I have to make a video about it instantly. I can't wait. This is insane. This 1.4 is insane. Alright, the timeline thing. In fact, might as well pretend that this is very much a reference to the timeline, because that's all I can think about. I still get fucking 0 views, 0 subscribers, all that shit. It's fucking fantastic. So if you want to support me, watch the whole goddamn video, and punch me in the face. I don't want you to press any buttons, because, you know, if you subscribe to someone you don't like, you're not gonna watch my videos anymore. What's the point, right? So, yeah, you gotta make that choice. You either gonna respect me, or leave me alone. Very simple choice. Yes, you might think you can actually be like, oh, I don't like the dude, so I'm gonna hate on him. That's called respect. Hate is still respect, unfortunately. I can turn hate into, you know, flowers and fucking unicorns and rainbows and candy for everyone. I can do that. Alright? It's still a fucking resource I can use. No problem. But ignorance is... I can't use that. Ignorance is garbage. Ignorance is everywhere. Heartbreaking. Ignorance, you know. Even the dude who just left, you know, like, absolute fucking ignorant piece of fucking garbage. Alright? He should have done something to, you know, indicate something. Or send me a message now that I, you know, send a friend request. I don't know, man. I don't know. This fucking dude. Look how tough he is. He's gonna break your heart, man. See, but the craziest thing is, he actually gave me a red flag. It's like, well, I actually broke up with a girlfriend one time. I didn't really appreciate her. I just kind of wanted to break up, you know? Slowly and painfully, you know? Except this time, like, instead of being a fucking idiot, he probably realized he can't fucking do that against me. And there's no point in doing that. So, that red flag didn't fucking poke my face. I don't know, man. Nothing fucking works. We're not being taught to make things work. We're just being taught to accept things. That's the whole fucking point right now. It pisses me off. Rightfully so. You must understand, rightfully so. This is full of shit, man. This number 4, full of shit. I can't fucking stand it. This number 1, I can kind of like it. It's just my personality. I look at number 4 and I want to fucking punch it in the face as fast as possible. I see someone like Rebecca Black fucking doing her thing, you know. I'm actually gay right now. Wow. Fucking punch you in the face, you will stop being gay. It's just that fucking simple. You just don't work anymore. Alright? You just accepted so many fucking things that leftists want to accept. You know. Don't get me wrong. Extremist is the groups that I actually hate. Alright? There's plenty of people on the right that are completely extreme and fucking absolute cunts and idiots who make things not work again. Fucking stupid shit like that. Why things don't work anymore, man. Even my computer sometimes, like, does a little hiccup. Randomly. It just blacks out. It's like, have you been drinking, Mr. Computer? Just kind of randomly blacks out. Like, I had to make sure the data is saved every 2.5 minutes or something. Like, or I would lose it. It would be fucking game over. I mean, that's the greatest decision I have done in my life. add a little bit more security. So I don't have to scramble and fucking put everything back together. It's almost like I'm building everything out of Legos, and some fucking orc jumps in randomly, into my home. But he doesn't actually beat me up, okay, because, everyone is, like, tolerant and nice to each other. But he destroys my fucking Lego shit, man. What the fuck are you doing, orc? You should be doing something else, dude. Now, obviously he's a nice guy, so he actually stopped me from building Lego shit. No, that's not how life works, dude. That's not how life works. You're not gonna intimidate me into doing something else. You have to tell me. Fucking tell me, dude. What are you here? This orc comes in here. He doesn't know fucking human language. Shit, put him in jail. Teach him something fucking useful. Don't fucking attack me, dude. Fucking orc. That's what happens. Almost every single fucking policeman is a fucking orc. He doesn't fucking know how to talk. For fuck's sake. It's insanity, dude. This is the fucking craziest fucking insanity ever, dude. Hello, orc. Oh, you're here to arrest me. Why? I just feel like it, actually. Actually, I can do whatever I want. I'm orc. Me smash, me orc. That's how much power policemen have. They don't even have to fucking have brain. This is fucking fantastic. You don't have to... That's fine. It works, guys. It works. It fucking works. You do have to have brain, because you actually in front lines of danger. That's pretty important brain to have. You're literally dealing with danger. In fact, I would suggest a president doesn't need brain. A policeman does have to have brain, okay? President, no brain, no need. No leader, no need brain. Brain, no need. Leader can do whatever. Leader can be a baby, but policemen, people in front lines, fucking military. Please, brain, yes, please. Okay, you have to make that choice. Do you sacrifice your life? Do you take a risk? Do you play lottery? Yes, please, brain, right now. For fuck's sake, man. Holy crap, man. I talked about Mark Passio, and no one has fucking brain. They're just hating on me. They pretend that I can recite Mark Passio as if I've memorized every single word he says, because it's just sweet honey to me. Mark Passio, the worst YouTuber. Just look it up. Worst YouTuber. Guru next. Easy. How much? Like 50 views I have? 150 views. This shit blew up, man. Probably still picking up some views here and there, because it's the first month and it performed pretty well. So it's probably on top of the search somewhere, somehow. What if I type Mark Passio? What happens? How far do I have to scroll to find my video? Is it possible, dude? Probably too far. I'm still a piece of shit. Oh, here it is, boys! You don't have to scroll too far. Damn! That's fantastic, dude. It's the first time this fucking shit happens. Besides, I actually own Influence Tracker, because it's the most obscure thing. Oh, I don't own it anymore, I guess, is the third fucking choice. God damn it, dude. Why did I have to click on these things? It makes no... Come on, man, it's just 1 month. It should be more relevant than these guys 13 years ago. Come on, man. You can't do that to me. Or it's just because I clicked on it. Now I'm confused. I mean, the most magical thing about YouTube is, you know, it doesn't work, cause we know it doesn't work. Like, oh, you can upload videos. Oh, but authority can just eat them up and kick you out and delete those videos. They have all the power. When we discovered that there's going to be Web3 and everything is going to be decentralized, we were like, oh, we want that. Because we hate fucking authority. We just love anarchy so much. It's the greatest solution all the time. Because nothing fucking works. We're like not convinced that these authorities can actually do anything. We do have to understand that, like, this is the best we have. That society is supposed to improve. But honestly, I don't give a fuck, man. I don't give a fuck about timelines and societies anymore, to be honest. Because I have to live my life in the end. And I have to fucking gain happiness and survive this nonsense and actually go beyond the timeline and build my own timeline. Alright? My life is a little bit more important than a fucking looking at the calendar. Even the one that I built. It's actually a little bit more important than that. So, even though I can look beyond time and space and get 0 views and 0 support, that's YouTube. YouTube definitely works. No, of course it doesn't work. Because people don't have brain. Brain missing, please. I'm just gonna watch some videos. No, literally someone's gonna shoot you if you keep watching videos. There's a threat everywhere. Alright? Or, Orc is gonna come. You watched too many videos about Andrew Tate. Orc is gonna come because of that. And put you in jail. It's gonna happen. Stuff like that will start happening. When internet activates. Alright? You must understand, right now we're like peaceful to each other on the internet, but we don't have to be. Alright? We don't have to be. Because we will realize, there's a lot of stupid ass people. They have to learn their lesson. They have to be treated like babies and put in a special fucking place. You get to choose, obviously. You either love them or abandon them because they are, in fact, babies. Maybe you don't have enough space to actually love them, and you have nobody to refer the baby to, or give the baby to, because you're completely lonely yourself. Or the baby doesn't, or the baby looks like a fucking orc. Has shit out the baby. Alright? So just evolutionarily stupid for you to take that baby, basically, and try to go. It's almost like, this is a baby bear. Let's grow a baby bear. This is gonna be easy. Easy job, man. Oh, you have no brain either. Wow. Yeah, some people pretend some crazy shit. The only thing that works? Fucking TikTok works. YouTube doesn't work? TikTok works. I don't care how many people get banned on TikTok, because I'm not attached to any one of those. Alright, for some reason. Why? Why is that the only thing that works? What the fuck is that? I can't actually use it myself, by any means necessary. I can just consume it, but it works. Okay? Most of the food doesn't work, utilities don't work, rent doesn't work, but TikTok works! Wow! I mean, you should fucking praise oh my god, dude. I need to make a meme about that, to be honest. Holy fucking crap. Because right now I'm making memes. I mean, I already gave you a glimpse, after all. The best memes. So, you already know everything. You don't need to actually watch YouTube Rewind anymore. Congratulations. You know everything. Well, YouTube Rewind is a multiple-part series, basically. And I will introduce you to all of that 2 days later, okay? December 1st is when I introduce you to the concept. What the fuck is YouTube Rewind? Why does it change? Why did I do it? I will answer all these questions, no problem. And then the countdown will begin. I think December 2nd is when I'm gonna release the thing, and it's gonna repeat every single year, as long as I'm growing. The moment I stop growing, I stop giving a fuck, man. It shouldn't be about growth necessarily. I have to be motivated by all means. So the only thing that can stop me from doing YouTube Rewind, technically, from me being a slave, even if I don't want to do it. Obviously, if I have to actually do work in real life, but it still wouldn't stop me, because something crazy has to happen for me to stop making YouTube Rewinds at that point. Let's be honest, man. Something real crazy. I want to outcompete everyone. I want to fucking take this thing like it seems super valuable. Back in the day, I tried to beat Minecraft. All of these things I will explain in the video 2 days later. We just have to fucking sit here and appreciate how many things just don't fucking work. Alright, from the very beginning in your life, you are indoctrinated to sit in the fucking classroom and be nice to everyone. Technically, that's the whole thing. The society's being conditioned to be nice to everyone. Why? Because there's overpopulation, technically, and nothing works anymore. Alright. Technically, overpopulation is a very new concept. Actually, an extremely new concept, I would say. So it's almost like someone has indoctrinated us to overpopulate ourselves, but it's kind of weird. It's probably what happened is just the China and India just blew up. That's all that happened. The rest of the world's not a big deal. Yeah, America is not third country. Or at least it won't be a third country anymore. After some fucking African country is gonna outtake them with population. That's kind of interesting. Yeah, I mean, we need to be extremely logical, extremely smart. And your job as a thinker, because I would think you are a thinker if you're watching this video. You resonate with thoughts, so why wouldn't you be? But maybe you're doing something else, or maybe you want to acquire a skill of a thinker. That's crazy, because these are like niche videos. Only smart people can watch them. Okay, or intellectual. Let's put it that way. You don't have to be smart, because to be smart, you actually have to have intelligence in multiple fields. You have to have awareness, basically, or what you actually need. So intellectual means that you kind of have to care because that's the only thing you have, but smart means you're successful at doing so. So, yeah. Seems simple enough. I mean, I just sit here. I can't do anything. I'm frozen in space and time. Oh, your society works. Where is it? Who knocked at my door and said, "Welcome to society"? Nobody. Nobody gave a fuck, man. Until I committed a crime, then it's like, "Oh, welcome to society. Now we're gonna pay you." No, that's not how you welcome to society. You get to talk to me, dude. You get to indoctrinate me for a year. I sit there in prison, you can do whatever the fuck you want to me. Test my intelligence, do shit, dude. they kind of did a few tests of like trying to figure out my personality, but that's like baby fucking garbage. You know, I was just interacting with babies at this point. Crying fucking babies. Fucking play with this piece of paper for an hour. Oh, wow. I can scribble and dabble whatever the fuck I want. There's no consequence of that shit. What's the point if there's no consequence, man? Nothing works. So I sit there in fucking mental hospital and everyone is mental except me. You know, I have to sit there and fucking survive, man. There's a few people. I mean, people around me were kind of sane, but like, when you're an authority figure, yes, I said like leaders can be babies. Should I take that back? Technically, I can't. I can't take that back because we have to. I would rather have a baby than a fucking old woman who's trying really hard to do her job. For fuck's sake, stop doing your job. Your job doesn't fucking work. Okay? Replace yourself with a baby. The baby's gonna do a lot of work. Okay? But we have to replace leaders with babies. By all means necessary. Just like we replace every single celebrity with a younger celebrity. Is that fucking easy, man? We just have to do that. It's a very simple replacement thingy we have to do. No problem there. I'm not doing any notes. This is how fucking enraged I am. I can't be coherent, guys. I cannot. I'm sorry. I'm gonna scream at this microphone for an hour or 2 hours. I don't know how long it's gonna take me, but I'm gonna fucking say what I want to say. Like, see, the reason why TikTok works, I sit there and everyone's just like exposing reality, you know? That's their job right now, just exposing how reality doesn't work. Yes, I'm in a weird intellectual part of TikTok. Again, not necessarily smart, but intellectual. And I appreciate it, okay? I appreciate awareness. I get to choose and pick and choose. I don't get to be told what to choose, what to think about, what's important, because nobody fucking knows, because nobody fucking works yet as a person. That's fine. We'll figure out later. Just please subscribe, maybe? No? Yeah, nobody's fucking gonna hear me. Yeah, unless I go to TikTok, obviously. That's when people are gonna hear me. But I just want to see, I live in the shadow realm completely. Will my YouTube Rewind blow up? That's my question. That's the only question I have. Will it blow up? If it doesn't blow up, I'll cry. I'll cry myself to sleep. I will have to buy myself a new phone. I don't want to do that, though. I really don't. Buying a phone is stupid. I want to buy a tablet that has a good camera, which is probably impossible to find. A tablet with a camera? What the fuck are you talking about? There's no such thing. It's like there are phones with greatest cameras of all time and tablet with the toilet attached to it. I don't need your fucking toilet, man. There's a reason why I like tablets and not phones. Because I get to see bigger pictures of women. Exactly. It's crazy, man. It's a crazy world. We have to sit here and be more and more aware and suggest to people and be able to interact and be a part of society as much as possible. Right now, to be a part of society, the best thing you can do is be on the internet, be on social media 24/7, boys. No other fucking way. I have to make notes. I have to, dude. Fucking crazy, man. Meaning that back in the day, back in the TV era, or like fucking theater era, maybe that was a thing. I don't know what people did 200 years ago, man. What were they entertained by? But there's still, notorious people, I would imagine, that entertain people, that made them aware of something. Maybe books. Books was the social media of 200 years ago. So you gotta do that. If you have free time, you have to be on social media. All your free time has to go there. That's the only place where society exists. You can't fucking expect anywhere else for society to exist, unfortunately. You can't just go up to a person, to a stranger, because you have to first test whether he has brain or not. If he has no brain and he wants to kill people, he will choose you. Pikachu, I choose you. I stab you. Easy, man. He will either... It ranges, right? The heartbreak ranges from a person, like, blatantly attacking you to, like, just walking away and showing absolute ignorance, basically. Just stop bothering me, basically, Absolute ignorance. It's like someone actually cares about you. Figure out if it's a scam. You can dismantle the scam. You can use it. You can understand it. Or just, I don't know. It's a everything that comes your way is a fucking resource. Yes, you can recognize when a bot shows up and tries to interact with you, and then you have to ignore the bot. The bot no good. But you can still make a bot a part of your social media of like, look guys, what I found. I know you guys found a lot of these things too, but let's try and interact with that thingy. So you kind of bring more awareness of how to handle scams and bullshit around you. It's still a good thing, I would say. And there's so much to learn. So much to learn, dude. You can't fucking sit here and do nothing, man. And being a part of social media doesn't mean you fucking scroll through fucking TikTok endlessly. TikTok is the last thing I recommend you to do, especially if you're an older person. You gotta be on YouTube, man. You gotta connect with people on YouTube, fucking comment everywhere. Spread your seeds, man. Again, 24/7, all your free time. Forget about your friends. Friends don't give a fuck about you, man. Don't give a fuck. All you have to make sure is that you can call up a friend and get some help. And you have to promise to do the same thing to them. That's friendship right there. Local friendship. That's all they can do. Alright? Unless they actually give a fuck about your social media status or something. Then that's crazy. That's a good friend. Wow! The most disturbing part is that TikTok just kind of straight up deletes entire users. They don't just delete videos. They give the same fucking treatment as YouTube. We deleted your video. Now you get a strike. If you upload again, we're gonna delete you. Stop it. Stop it, TikTok. That's not how it works. Yes, I said TikTok works flawlessly, but this one I don't like. But I don't actually notice that because I don't care. The moment I will start caring about TikTok, I will realize, it doesn't actually work. There's another feature that doesn't actually exist on TikTok is, yes, I like being intellectual, but I also like knowing what the mainstream, what people in the mainstream actually care about. And the third actually thing that I want to interact with people, actually. I want to force them to reply to me somehow. It's the only thing I want in life, guys. Oh, yeah. But here we go. Here it is. Even if, TikTok does have flaws, it still works exactly the way I want. But it's not social media. You can try a lottery, you can try and win lottery, it's still a lottery. It's still only like 2%, maybe not 1%, but 2% succeed in this lottery. People who upload, because I don't see random shit on TikTok. How do they figure out how to filter out random shit? They're their algorithm is so advanced, they see everything. They fucking scan your room, every single item, every single movement. Oh, you're just dancing? You go into the dancing category. Oh, you're dancing and you look ugly? You go to shit category. Easy, man. That's how they have to do that. It's crazy. They have to scan every single... Oh, there's a cat in the video. Let's boost this thing up to infinity, man. There's a cat somewhere in the video. I smell a cat. Your fucking phone is gonna open up some smell sensors just to check if there's a cat in there in your house. Somewhere, or your neighbor has a cat. Boost this fucking video to infinity. I smell a cat. I see kitty videos like every now and then. Like these things are crazy. We're gonna look into TikTok a few more times. It's the most fascinating thing. I'll talk about TikTok all the way. I have a meme about TikTok. I'm guys, like YouTube Rewind is gonna be fucking tremendous this year. Last year, 2020 was a dark. No, I'm just a shitty person. But see, that's the difference. It's crazy, right? In 2020, my rewind was crap, and now it's gold. You can make such difference. You can turn crap into gold with effort. It's not big of a deal. You just have to keep trying and iterating and learning things, and eventually you're gonna start basically what it is, right? I'm so addicted in not doing work, but then I realize you can actually make like memes, like really significant statements that people kind of want to understand properly. You still, when you see a meme, you don't really understand a meme. It still has to be explained to you, but a meme is enough effort to where people are kind of interested. Like, okay, how does it work? Maybe it's a funny haha. Maybe if it can catch them off guard and make them laugh, but most memes are not gonna do that. Most memes are just there for curiosity. All right. Okay, that's an interesting play of words or whatever. Why did you do that? See, the reason we have to ask why a lot. All right. I'll just straight up say it. I really like Victoria Justice right now. She's collecting points while I'm actually preparing for YouTube Rewind. Yeah. She's that fucking annoying right now. No, I just found like her secret music. And the first question, like, why would you not upload that music? It probably would have blown up. But at the same time, fuck it. It doesn't have a license. I'll use it for YouTube Rewind. It's fucking fantastic. Sometimes you ask why, but you don't get an answer, but like you can craft your own answer, no problem. Oh, it's because now I can use it. This is the stupidest fucking way to ask why, but it can happen. Yeah. On TikTok, she's like fucking weird. Fucking dressing up as a Christmas tree. What the fuck is that? It's not even It's beyond insanity, but she gives kind of awareness to people that you can actually dress up as a Christmas tree. Like weird things you can do these days. That's only an American thing, okay? Nowhere else in the world, anyone will dress up as a Christmas tree. Nowhere else. Just America, guys. Literally, Canada wouldn't fucking do it. No one in Canada. It's crazy, man. Blows my mind what fucking Americans are doing. They're just wasting their wealth. They consume businesses like candy, and they just sit there phased out as if they consumed a lot of drugs. No, you consumed power. You have to use it, man. If you don't use power, you become a piece of garbage. A puddle of water, man. After you consume so many businesses, you become a fucking Christmas tree. I identify myself as a Christmas tree. What are your pronouns, Mr. Christmas Tree? Oh, I will call you he, him, because I don't give a fuck. Because Christmas Tree has a gender. In language. No problems there. I mean, imagine the insanity, man, of this fucking pronoun LGBTQ thing just going rampant everywhere. The craziest thing I found on TikTok is how people exaggerate reality. How many black people there are? Oh, 30%. 11%, actually. I mean, there's a TikTok. I would want to show it to you guys. It's just gonna blow your mind. But people exaggerate like at least 3 times. How many rich people there are? They earn 500,000 every year or more. 25%. 1%. So you have exaggerated. Congratulations, you have exaggerated 25 times. Obviously, probably the greatest exaggeration of all time is thinking of like, I could win a lottery. Oh. You could be struck by lightning 4 times in a row. More likely than win a lottery, but it's pretty good. Nah, just kidding. Obviously, someone has to be struck by lightning, but they are. And it's a more common thing for some reason than winning a lottery. So it's kind of crazy. Don't do that. Why do I have to say don't do that? Be struck by lightning all day long, but don't try and win lottery. Okay. Oh, it's fucking fantastic. Team Fortress 2, man. He stopped playing Tails Runner. It's fucking fantastic. Instead, he chose to play some fucking old game. This is what I have to sit here and fucking interact with nothingness. With sand. I look at sand, guys. It's okay. Sand is good. Sand in my mouth. Sand will keep me alive. People just don't use Discord. Like, are you kidding me, man? I sit on Discord every day. And now I have this thing. Which is beyond Discord. But if people don't know how to use Discord, people will not figure out how to use this one. People figured out somehow how to use Minecraft. Oh wow, how did you do that? What the fuck is that? How did you learn how to use Minecraft and not Discord? It's crazy, man. Well, Discord doesn't have adventure maps being built. Oh, yes, it does. Just jump here and we're gonna have the greatest adventure of all time. Obviously, you need to have some kind of resources and have a little bit of brain. I guess that's too much for children to handle. Alright. But Minecraft doesn't work. Of all things. Yeah. We're gonna touch concepts and then we're gonna realize, oh, it doesn't work. Actually, Hearthstone kind of works, but it doesn't, obviously. Because the greatest thing about games, basically, games don't work without balance. Wow! Fucking fantastic. This is what I've learned. This is what I consume every single time I jump into a game. If it doesn't have balance, which 99% of the games don't have balance, it doesn't work. It just doesn't work. Figure out. Talk to AI. Do whatever it takes to figure out how to fucking balance this stupid fucking game. Do whatever it takes, man. AAA studios. You costing billions to people. You consume lives and livelihoods, man. There's a bunch of gamers out there. I don't want gamers and fucking in virtual worlds. I want gamers in real worlds. I want to interact with them. Okay, I want them on social media, dude. So the best thing to do is actually not fucking produce games anymore and break the current games and outbalance them a little bit. That would be actually good, you know. So, oh wait, games are bad for you anyways. This is the first thing you have to say to yourself when you want to detach from Minecraft, which, my speedrun of detaching from Minecraft was 11 years and 2 months. Pretty good, I would say. I don't think it's as good for other people as it is for me. You know, the people are probably going to be attached to Minecraft for like 30 years or something. Most Minecraft personalities out there kind of have the same experience. Like, I'm an OG Minecrafter for 10 years now. And I will not stop. Nah, until I get cancer. Oh, and then I don't know what to do about it. See, the story about Technoblade is a little bit fucking disappointing, but, like, it is what it is. Maybe cancer's completely random, because nobody else got it. It's almost like being struck by lightning. But, why is there no, like, lightning research? There's cancer research, but there's no lightning research. Because we care about diseases so much, man. We should care about... We shouldn't research diseases. We should research healthy lifestyles. It's the opposite that we fucking need. We're gonna avoid a lot of diseases if we just live healthy. Oh, when a person is living very unhealthy, he has been attacked by a disease, but I can defeat the disease. I don't have to make a person healthier. I just have to defeat the disease. Oh, of course. Oh, why didn't think of that? Oh, the backwards thinking that we live in right now. We're just gonna fight. Whenever someone is broken, we're just gonna try and fix it. We're not gonna try and ensure that the person actually works the whole way through. You know, usually you don't realize that you're broken until you can't take it anymore. And then you're like, oh, for fuck's sake, I have to go to the hospital now to get myself fixed? Well, even that doesn't kind of work, especially in American education and healthcare doesn't actually work. But that's fine. You have smartphones, you have social media, you can fucking do whatever the fuck you want. As long as, just don't take education, just try and build a business from scratch. Whatever it takes. It's a little bit of a hard work in that case, but everyone works hard. There's no difference, dude. You just gotta do what you gotta do at that point. I don't have to do shit for some reason. I don't know why. I mean, if society was actually aware that I exist in the state that I am, they probably would just take my money, but at least give some kind of solution back. They can't just replace my money with nothing, you know. By taking my money, they will engage in a war. It's that simple. War, very nice. Let's see who wins that war. Probably Andrew Tate because he's set for life. You know, he has everything and Twitter. He gets to fucking tweet about it. Fuck me, man. I can't wait to see what the latest Andrew Tate's tweet is. God damn. But this is what it is, man. Like, you think Twitter doesn't work? Twitter starts working. Out of nowhere. Now I want to check out what Twitter is. Twitter started working when Elon Musk fucking bought it. But that's what it takes. Do you fucking realize, man? Look what it takes right now to make things work. It's insane. Look at Elon Musk to see what it takes. It's absolute insanity. You have to burn $44 billion to take over Twitter, the thing that nobody uses and nobody cares about. They just spit out nonsense and brainless fucking activities in there. Oh, it's just... I guess you can buy that and bankrupt yourself. Like, it just feels like Elon Musk just committed suicide as a billionaire. We have to appreciate that one. Just fantastic, dude. What are you gonna do now? How did you not came up with a $1 billion idea of just building a better Twitter maybe from scratch? No, you had to buy it? That's how you do it? You have to do things? Okay. Obviously, you have to work from scratch. There's no other way, man. And if you have a lot of money. But it just shows, like, nothing works. The fact that Elon Musk became rich and acts like that is fascinating to me. It's fascinating. He still uses his personality to dictate what happens. But this time he had to spend a lot of money to make an impact. He didn't actually have to spend a lot of money. He tried to back off a deal from buying Twitter. He just wanted to influence Twitter well enough, but he realized, oh, I can't actually do that. So he kind of stick his dick in, and now he realized his dick either is gonna get chopped off, or he has to kind of stay with his dick inside there forever, basically. So anyone can suck it, man, for milkies. He can fire whoever he has to. So he can choose whoever sucks his dick, but he's now stuck. He's very much stuck there. And I appreciate RIP Elon Musk. Should be trending on Twitter right now. So no problems there. But actually, RIP Twitter should be trending on Twitter. So absolutely. RIP Twitter, boys. Not RIP fucking Jimmy Fallon. What the fuck is that? What the fuck was that, dude? But when something is trending on Twitter, I don't hear anything about it. Like, nothing actually happens. On YouTube, on TikTok, nothing happens. Nobody talks about that. But when Elon Musk took over Twitter, obviously people started talking about it. I wonder why. Because people didn't fucking give a fuck whatsoever of what actually happened. I often actually hear about Twitter of how ridiculous it is from political right-wingers. They kind of use Twitter for some reason. I don't know why. I guess there's a lot of Americans in there. But if there's a lot of Americans in there, there's not a lot of opinions or diversity in there, is there now? So, I mean, the English-speaking world is kind of big, and I don't think non-Americans actually use Twitter. I would like to see the map, but I'm just assuming, because, like, there's no reason, man. There's just no reason. I looked into Twitter and how do you use it? Why do I even have to question how do I use it? Usually I fucking install a game and I play a game. I kind of understand the genre. Racing game, fighting game, fucking RPG, a card game, puzzle game. No problem. I understand how to fucking play that game. Maybe super ultimate strategy game that installs viruses in your computer. I don't know how to play that one. But, come on, man. Twitter? Well, what is Twitter equivalent of a game of, man? It's not a game. It's like throwing your computer into trash and then looking into trash to find a better computer. That's the game right now. You know, you just threw all the technology away that you had, and now you're looking for better technology in the trash, as if other people have done the same thing. You know, now you have the expectations because you did it. Maybe other people did it as well. I mean, that's how fucking disturbing American brain is, potentially. It's like, I did something stupid. Other people must be doing the same stupid thing as I am, right? They keep looking around. It's like, right? Where's my friends? Something like that. It's fucking crazy. Fucking, if Twitter was a game, nobody would play it. But Twitter is a social media site, and you have to be on social media 24/7. So, it's kind of interesting. I'm not gonna lie. Any social media site works, alright? Probably some... Nah. Obviously, old media sites, because you can get out-competed, but, you know, they still work. And there's still, like, plenty of data to steal from old social media sites. Like, the data is still probably very valuable. It's a part of history and a part of culture of what people actually cared about back in the day. So, this stuff is very important. I'm not gonna lie. By the way, I just have to make 2 more memes and my YouTube rewind is completed. You have to sit down. To make something work, you have to sit down for 2 years. And then you can make something work. But that thing has to be very important to society. So, the fact that we don't demand things into existence, basically, because the moment we demand, we create a competition, we create awareness, for fuck's sake. The moment we point into a problem as society, we can fix it in 2 or less years. Like, we can do it pretty quickly. Like, if someone just pointed out, I want rewind, because we do want rewind. Who's gonna do it? Why is Mr. Beast not doing rewind? Like, was his rewind a flop? Does he not have enough money to do rewind anymore? No, it's because people stopped demanding it for some reason. You know? Like, what? What happened? Because you have to, like, you have to meet Mr. Beast, know who he is, and be like, no, I don't want your money. I don't want your $10,000. I want rewind. Okay? And you're gonna be the guy who actually gets a fucking $1 million for creating rewind. For making rewind happen. For asking Mr. Beast to do a rewind. That's what would happen. You get $1 million. It's too late now. I'm the rewind, bitch. Try fucking beat me, Mr. Beast. Mr. Beetroot. That's what he is, man. I mean, Mr. Beast's doing pretty fine, but he's still not top 20. To 23, close enough, close enough. Next year he's probably gonna be top 15 or something. Shouldn't be that hard for him. But no further than that, unfortunately. Most of the spots are reserved for games and girls. Not Mr. Beast. I don't know who he is. And why he went so far on my influence meter. But he's going no further than that. I assure you guys that. It's war now. Oh, you're trying... A dude is trying to climb. You're not going further than Justin Bieber. That's what I'll tell you guys. Justin Bieber is his fucking arch nemesis. See, top 15. He's stuck there. He's a laughing stock in this leaderboard. It's a fucking laughing stock. Oh, how did you get here, Justin Bieber? Someone helped you, didn't it? I wonder who. I hope it doesn't rhyme. I don't know. I'm trying to make a joke, but it doesn't actually rhyme. Yeah, her name doesn't rhyme. I'm sorry, guys. Ah, well, let's throw that into the garbage. Just don't start looking for more garbage. But we have to be aware of like what what is garbage made out of? What people want to throw? What people want to throw? Because not everything what we throw is actually what we would want to throw. We don't like want to throw clothes and shoes, but sometimes we have too many. We just don't know where to give it away. I'm glad there's an actual trash can for that. Actually, I'm not glad. Because that shouldn't be a fucking trash can. You should be giving it to a person. But technically, it could be. I guess. Where's the electronics trash bin then? It's actually much more important, much more expensive than clothes. Technically. Or just as important. I don't know. Because you have to recycle batteries. It's quite an important thing, I would say. Or at least collect them until they are recyclable in the future. So, the fact that I have to... I mean, you just have to avoid buying batteries these days. That's what you have to do. Stop watching TV. Your remote needs batteries. It's crazy. That's the reason to stop watching TV. Yeah. No, obviously when you look deeper, you start appreciating how many things actually kind of work to some extent. It's not like things don't work. But there's a problem, right? Like, school is obviously absolute bullshit, and we have to replace it with something better than that. You know, school should be following the first rule, be a part of social media, because school actually doesn't create a society of any kind. You think I was social with my schoolmates? No, they have absolutely no influence on me. Besides girls look pretty everywhere. And they still have to use social media to look pretty to begin with. Alright, and every single girl that would use social media, I would give a fuck about. And every man who would use YouTube as their social media, I would give a fuck about them. But right now it feels like there's only one girl in my class that uses social media, and I'm the only guy who uses YouTube. And maybe we'll team up one day. When she unblocks me, maybe we'll team up one day and do some crazy shit. I don't know. I don't care that she's married. And might shit out a bunch of babies very soon. I don't care about that. When I'm talking about partnership, I care about what we can do together with our skills, not necessarily with our affection to each other. Bullshit. This is garbage to me. Okay, my affection is like to pictures on the screen. That's what I'm in love with. Not real people. Nuh-uh. Not good enough for me anymore. Pictures on the screen. So, that's what I expect, man. Unless you can give me a blowjob, that's not bad. I'll take it. I'll try it. I probably won't take it. I'll try it. Sad as it is. But it literally has to come to me. It's unbelievable. But people even want to fucking dislike the video of like no fap is bullshit. You shouldn't try and dislike that video, guys. I'm not sure how many dislikes I got, but I'm sure I got plenty. Okay. Well, I actually got a very valuable comment inspiring me to actually change how my comment system even works. Okay, so I talked about Mark Passio, right? There was this dude that commented below Mark Passio video, and he's gone now. He got deleted. He basically commented a few too many things, basically. There's the dude that I refer to like J. Jedis. and he just got deleted, and we don't get a message about that whatsoever. We don't get to know what happened. He's my hater. YouTube, you cannot take that away from me, man. I didn't flag him. Give me my hater back. I want my hater. See, some people actually want hate. Can you fucking believe that? This is the greatest argument of all time for free speech. Some people want haters. In fact, haters are probably the most productive people in terms of interactions. Yes, you have to change their mind, and they're gonna spit a lot of bullshit, but maybe over time it's actually possible. I will never know because I don't get to fucking try, do I? The only hater that actually talked to me got deleted. Thanks, YouTube. Congratulations. Happy birthday. I'm gonna punch you in the face real hard for doing this bullshit. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. I can delete the comments myself. I don't have to worry about it. I'm sure this is the only place where he fucking commented. Alright. I got deleted. Okay, maybe he is a hateful person, and I don't give a fuck about him that much. Also, he didn't have an avatar, or an interesting name for that matter, or any links to social media of any other kind. You have to do that. See, the reason why I love celebrities so much because they obsess about themselves. Okay, they love themselves. They put pictures of themselves very often, and pretty sexy pictures too sometimes. And they keep pumping out content. Celebrities, boys. Some of them keep pumping out content. I would prefer if they do. So, or at least they star in movies, or they're trying to do something that people care about. Or, you know, again, I looked into Victoria and I was like, oh, you making TikToks? Why didn't you not fucking announce that on your YouTube page? Everyone should do that. So, guys, I'm making TikToks. What would happen if I Victoria? Victoria. Oh, shorts? She's making shorts, guys. Also, I'm not subscribed. How many shorts is she making? 6. Wow, it's really difficult to fucking re-upload them on YouTube. At least upload the successful ones. It's not hard, man. Unless you don't care, which is completely fine for an actress to not care. Yeah, there is a link to TikTok. I mean, there's a Twitter link. There's a fucking Snapchat link. What do you do on Snapchat, man? I still don't get it. I still have never used it. It's as ghost as it is, man. As it is being shown as an icon of a ghost. Yeah, it's a fucking ghost, man. Yeah, I would never do it. I would never use social media that doesn't actually save progress, because you're trying to actually build your character. No. There's never a reason to actually delete progress. Which includes the same thing, which the haters, man. So I'm glad that she has a link with TikTok. I want to try one more celebrity. Camila. TikTok? No TikTok, boys! No TikTok! Facebook! No Oh, you cannot see that. You can't see that. It's literally right there. Fuck me, man. No TikTok. We have Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and some fucking website. There's a website, boys. Very interesting. Facebook. She uses TikTok, man. And doesn't get Let us know, basically. And then, these are just icons in some fucking corner of the screen. This shit is supposed to be, much bigger than that. Much more important than that. It's like, you like Camilla? Click these buttons. Check her out a little bit more. Something like that. I don't know, man. You have to sit here, because you're being paid. These people are being paid to create, better user experience for YouTube, and they can't fucking do that? Of course people can't do that, because the basics of programming is broken and fucking bullshit. You know, I'll tell you one thing, okay? Don't be mad at programmers. Be mad at engineers. Alright. And we have to pay engineers more and not programmers. So technically, we start focusing more on engineers, because engineers pretty much create the environment where programmers get to do whatever the fuck they want. And hopefully they have the creative freedom to do whatever they want and test a lot of things. And the leaders just get to pick and choose. That's what leader is supposed to do. As I've said, leader is a baby. Leader must be a baby. He gets simply to choose what comes to life. Oh, wait, we're... Oh, okay. Oh, wait. Society can be a leader. Right? No, it's a question, obviously, about democracy. Does democracy work? Obviously it doesn't work. Because people can start trolling. No, they can't. And most people don't actually want to troll. It's just the scoop. You have to figure out how to scoop the right amount of people. Alright? You gotta make those scoops. That's how do you create democracy. The best way to do it is obviously take representatives of certain groups. Alright? Like, Electoral College is kind of trying to do that, where it takes scoops from every single part of America. And I would just kind of just equalize it. Fuck it. Let land speak for itself. Not people, land. You want your vote to matter? Go and live in a fucking desert, man. Live in the middle of a fucking desert. Desolate place. Isolated place. So go to a state where nobody wants to live in. Then your vote will fucking matter, dude. That's how we make things. That's effort. I would just equalize everything. Just divide America. Well, probably we don't have to divide it because it's divided into 50 pieces already. But I would probably still divide it differently into different land masses, man. 50 seems weird. Let's look at how America's states. Let's see. See how well divided your shit is. You see this part of America is... Oh, you don't see it. Okay, this part of America is kind of fucked up, man. So, which is it? And California is like... Could be divided a few more times. Just based on population. They can afford it, basically. Texas, California, these well-populated areas. But what the fuck is this? It's not a very equal division. So this is where you start fixing America. Is how do you divide a country properly? You know, and the question if the country should be divided entirely and not be called America or United anymore. Fuck that shit. You have to question that over and over again. And instead of like, what president are we gonna elect? You know, with a rigged election, you know? Because everything's rigged, nothing works. Don't worry about that. Even if the election works, democracy doesn't work. Okay? because people can be influenced very easily. But representatives may not be so easily influenced, unfortunately. Will have the minds of their own because they are representatives. They have worked really hard. They put effort into something like that. People are being told to vote. That's the only effort they hear, and all they do is vote. They don't have to think about anything. They don't have to know, research, none of that shit. They just go and vote. Oh, you did a lot of work, dude. You fucking vote. Fuck that shit. Fuck democracy, man. I don't want fucking losers. You pick up a representative locally, figure out who you trust the most trustworthy person you can give your opinion to. It's crazy shit, right? Yes, one representative can probably just represent 100 people. So that's a lot of representatives required, but that's what it takes, man. Maybe 120 people, maybe a little bit more. Let's say from 50 to 200. So the sweet spot is 100. Something like that. Then you're a representative. But going beyond that, that's a stretch. Like, when you go to 300, you can only represent one person every single day. So now is the question of how many people are active. Technically, if you look into my Discord, I'm a representative of 45 people already. And I'm doing just fine. Oh wait, they don't want to be represented. No, you actually have to do research, and if they don't talk to you, you have to make them talk. That's the part of building societies. Like, representation is the missing block of society, basically. There's so many missing pieces. It's not about whether something works or not. Of course it works, but there's so many missing pieces. You know? That one would make things work a lot fucking smoother and better. Okay? Because yes, if we brute force something to work, it's gonna work. But we don't have to do that. Alright? We don't have to enslave humanity to make things work. I don't think so. Alright? Especially now with automation. But we still have to enslave humanity. Why? Because now fucking rich people gonna take all the money from automation. No problems there, is it? You know. And they're not going to even be taxed. They're going to avoid taxes somehow. They're going to figure that one out. You shouldn't be able to avoid taxes as a rich person. Okay. That's important, right? Also, democracy doesn't work. We need representation. See, the problem is, we get to choose which out of two presidents, which out of two candidates we want as a president. That's representation for you guys? That's like choosing which color of toilet paper you're gonna be using. That's fucking difference, man. That's the difference that you're making in life. Which color toilet paper? What kind of wallpaper are you gonna have in the background? You know? Because you're gonna put that shit in the background. You're not gonna care about it every single day. Okay, unless you're politically oriented. I don't know what kind of sexuality is that, but stop doing that. Politically oriented person, yeah. I'm sorry, dude. Politically oriented people only sit and bitch about their president as if they have some kind of fucking input, or ability, or skill, or interest. Or most importantly, influence, okay? You don't have influence, dude. You can bitch and moan. That's the only influence you have? Well, that's fucking disgusting. Alright? You just give more influence to the president, a person who shouldn't have influence to begin with. It's fucking fantastic. You just gave him more. That's why people hate Trump. The real reason why people hate Trump is how powerful he is. He was like, I'll do this, this, and that, and he actually would do those things. So people like, oh, I don't actually like things to change anymore. Like, leftists became conservative all of a sudden. Because they're attached to their ideas, like cancer is attached to a human. It's very hard to fucking separate those two things. Is it now? It's pretty funny. Because the conservatives, like, always are concerned about keeping their values, and they get to laugh at leftists using Donald Trump. They almost get away with the second term, but now everything is rigged all of a sudden. I wonder why. Because you never fucking figure out how to create representation to begin with, and your toilet paper was a wrong color apparently. So you switched it, didn't you? Wow. And you keep focusing on that. Maybe you need a fucking green color. Invent a new color of a toilet paper. That's gonna change your life. I'm sure, dude. You know, if I change a wallpaper into a demon that constantly stares at you every single time I show my desktop screen, that's gonna change my life significantly, wouldn't it? You know, now that's a big change. It's fucking mind-blowing. Representation, it has to happen locally. You have to be represented by some kind of person. Why do I get representation now that I'm mentally ill? I get representation. I get to go to the hospital and talk to the only person that I know has authority to begin with. I don't even get to choose, man. I don't even get to choose. No one actually exists. You know, if I had to pick my representation, I would obviously pick myself. I can do it, guys. No problem. But I just like, Mom, do you wanna work? You wanna work real hard? Yeah, I would just give it to my mom, man. You have to learn English too. And representation would come from other places of Earth as well. Very simple. And now that we have internet, why are we not using internet to vote? Oh, because it can be rigged? No, it can't. Just like you can't actually rig verification process. Again, verified people, if a person is verified, now he has democratic powers. He can represent people. That's the whole fucking point. I mean, Elon Musk is doing some crazy good work. Bringing awareness to verification and how it can be, you know, potentially improved, potentially changed. Just the change alone makes people aware of, like, how is it supposed to work, right? Obviously, you have to be verified a few times. You have to, like, either collect enough people, pay. You will start your verification process there, but there's a specific balance that you have to reach to be fully verified, that you're doing enough work, that people like you. You have enough people that give a fuck about you, alright? You don't necessarily have to pay a certain amount, but you do have to pay tax to companies like that. Let's say Twitter, right? You would have to pay tax. And maybe Twitter is going to blow up because I'm gonna tell Elon Musk, zip up your pants. Oh, you can't do that. Just stick your dick out somehow. That's gonna fix Twitter. Okay, you can't do that. Well, let me handle things. Let me give you a few ideas. All right, let me just talk to Elon Musk. So I could probably talk to Elon Musk every other month, and Twitter would be fixed, just like that. You know, if I just get to talk to him. Oh, I can't? I will represent Elon Musk, no problem, guys. He seems so lost and desperate. I would just cut off the dick. I would do whatever it takes, man. I would change my gender at this point. I got my dick stuck, change my gender at that point. Ilona Musk. Ilona Musk. Does Ilona Musk exist? No. Where's the female Musk, man? No, don't Elon. Ilona. Here you go. Change your gender. It's that easy, man. No problem. Fucking change your identity and just leave the country with as much money as you can possibly get, because, like, he's gonna get bankrupt over, like, 50 years. He has to pay 50 fucking billion more or something to... Well, he got the loan to buy Twitter, but he still has to pay the loan after he bought something. So if you buy a car with a loan, you have to take care of the car and the loan at the same time, which is pretty much impossible. It's almost like you get your dick stuck and you have to take care of a child. You can't do both. I'm sorry, dude. You can't do it. So yeah, technically one thing that actually works, internet works? Yeah, that's kind of crazy, right? Not only internet is cheap. Oh wait, I live in Europe. Never mind. I guess... No, it's... I mean, internet is affordable. Pretty sure about that. For everyone in the world, and everyone will make sure of that so they can collect your data. But, yeah, so... Yeah, I guess that's why TikTok works, doesn't it? We figured it out, guys. So basically, internet and TikTok is a limited time offer, basically. It's free for now, guys. Until we collect all the data and we'll figure out for what reasons we're gonna be able to ban you. To make things more efficient, you know. Just to clean things up, no problems. We're just gonna clean things up. Gonna offend a lot of people. And when people get offended, they give us more revenue. Actually, not less. They're not gonna scare off the people. They're gonna make people even more dependent. They're gonna try and figure out some kind of fucking the most manipulative way. And the internet and TikTok will stop working by the time they're just sucked off your life, basically, through those things, basically. I mean, we figured out nothing works. Give me one thing that works. Please. Give me one thing. I mean, in the end, work works. I think that's the only thing that works, is work. If you put in a lot of work, and pretty much ignore everything else, and just make sure that the work can help you survive, work works. Alright, work makes you aware of things. Work allows you to interact with people and see what they care about. Kind of forces you to do a lot of things. And most importantly, you get to survive another day. Anyone who is not working really hard every single day, because what else are you going to do when you're bored? You're not going to be satisfied playing games all day. It's not going to work. It's not work. It doesn't work if it's not work. So here you go. That's the essence of what you have to do to avoid bullshit in your life. You gotta work fucking ass off. Just to feel anything in life. So, okay, that's interesting. And again, internet can break down, and TikTok can break down any moment. But I would assume, you know, these are technically like ladders. They want you to work They will allow you to work. You must understand where's the ladder right now, and this is it, man. Obviously, it's not the only ladder you need to climb. You need to be aware locally of how you can survive, because you cannot just eat TikTok every day and survive. So there's a little bit of work of awareness. It's a hard one. I don't know how you do it. All right. I did a crime and now I get to live another day. I should be dead by now. I didn't know how to survive in UK. I lost most of my jobs that I was in. And that's it. That was almost the end of my story of my life. I almost just gave up entirely. But then I just realized, oh, I have my mom. My mom's rich. And mentally ill. So that means rich, okay? Mentally ill just means rich. That's what it means. It's crazy, but you don't have to do nothing. You just sit there, generate money. Easy life, man. So I do have to do the reminder. Yes. Be lazy. But make sure your life actually works. So you have to input as much work as you actually need for your life to work. And then it gets the ball rolling. You're gonna get addicted to work anyways. And you don't have to call yourself workaholic. Because technically that's how it works. You can remain as lazy as you want. You're just not gonna like being lazy that much. Alright? Because you'll have passions. Right? You want to do things in life. You want to achieve things in life. You will want your dreams to come true. So you're just gonna live. You will still live a lazy life from everyone else's perspective, but to you, your life is gonna be ridiculously intense. You're just not gonna be able to explain it to anyone else. So, but it's still lazy. Even from your perspective, you might still be aware of like, yeah, I am lazy. All I care about is the things that I want, and not what other people want. And that's kind of the definition of lazy is you're not being a slave, basically. I mean, the definition of lazy is definitely gonna change. The idea of being smart lazy versus dumb lazy, and how big of a difference that is, holy crap. And that slaves themselves can be, in fact, lazy. It's just work works because it's still gonna give you enough money. Do whatever you want with it, But see, while you're working, it's fine. But the moment you start wasting your money is the moment you are counterproductive to the work that you already did, because all you did while working is generated money. You probably didn't even generate good skills of any kind. You just generated money. Like, I don't think I've learned anything from UK experience. For the 4 years I have been there, I should have been doing YouTube Rewind the whole fucking time. But I was focused on other things. I was just completely obliterated as a person. So there's a sinkhole for every single person out there. They can just sink very deep, and you have to actually save them. And it's a very tough and long process. I mean, it's crazy. Life is so unstable and so difficult to comprehend. I mean, congratulations if you survived this long into the video. But like, holy crap. Social medias still don't work because it's hard to claim any type of rewards. This is kind of the reason why games are a little bit better than social media, and social media is effectively competing against games, of all things. In fact, YouTube would do a lot better if they just banned all gameplay. Straight up just ban it. Or just banish it to some fucking corner of YouTube where nobody gets to go. Oh, you playing games? Okay. You get to live in an alternative universe where you don't get any rewards from YouTube anymore. So, in that way, YouTube would give punishments instead of rewards. But it should never do that. Punishing people, there's no reason to do that. Just focus on rewards. How can you actually incentivize people to be on a platform? And it's like YouTube has figured out it's all about money. Not really. It's all about survival and making people happy. Because, yes, there are creators that want money, but there's also consumers that want good content. So you have to find that perfect balance. It's not that easy to fucking do. But you do still start focusing on rewards first. And make sure that they're very consistent. And the fact that, YouTube figure out how to pay people was mind-blowing on its own, because we still don't have, a worldwide Bitcoin that we exchange. It's not like YouTube is just gonna throw coins at you, and it's like, well, fucking exchange it to your real-life currency if you want. There's no such thing exists right now, alright? There's no special businesses that operate on YouTube coins or something that will send you, a sandwich to keep you alive, to keep, it just will take care of you as long as you have enough YouTube coins or something. Or you can just exchange it to real life value. But YouTube coins are supposed to be like a reward where you can only exchange it for things that will make you a better YouTuber. That's what would happen. Because that's the way you establish, infrastructure, right? You make sure... The way you would want to do that is YouTube has to create an entire country. That's the only way you can create a Bitcoin or a YouTube coin. You literally have to create either a city or a very tight community, right? Where all of the businesses pretty much have to operate under the government of YouTube. So every business is going to accept YouTube coins. And all of a sudden, now that a city like that exists, other countries will be like, well, I want to trade. You have some interesting things I want to buy from this city. Or just you want data, or you just want to interact with people, there's tourism. So you'll be able to start exchanging that YouTube coin into something else. It's that simple. That's how you fucking create something like that. But you still have to figure out how YouTube coin is supposed to work. So it's convenient to people, You're not just exchange $1 into a bag of YouTube coins into actually physical bag of coins for $1. You can't do that. But there's equivalents of that, that can happen when exchange rate is messed up or something. When you get 1 billion YouTube coins for $1, congratulations. The exchange is not gonna happen anymore or anytime soon. So you gotta be careful. Or, just like Bitcoin works, it's like the opposite. You get only a tiny fraction of Bitcoin, and you have to store it digitally, which is kind of weird thing to do. A credit card would kind of work, but it should be it should be almost like a device, that you can constantly click a button and check how much you have. So it could be an app, but apps, I don't know. Either one can be hacked, so I don't know. I don't know how you do it, but people have to generate ideas like that. I'm just saying. So there's a lot of missing pieces. We just started with the internet. So probably not Stone Ages anymore. Maybe Dark Ages. I don't know. Maybe Dark Ages are just coming. Just about to come when people have uh, actual armor and weapons. Right now we can just throw rocks at each other. The way to avoid rocks is just not go near other people. It's that fucking simple. But the moment we have fucking actual weapons and cities inside the internet and start wars, I mean that's now an advanced civilization. Right now nobody fucking gives a fuck about anything. You have big rock. Mr. Beast has very big rock and gives other people small rocks. So they can figure out, they can have an experience of a rock in their hands. It's fucking fantastic, dude. I'm probably exaggerating that one. I don't think internet is Stone Age anymore. No, but I'm too lazy. Okay, guys, I'm too lazy to try and figure out exactly and pinpoint exactly because I'm talking to a wall mostly. And that again, just the part that I'm talking to a wall when I'm trying to build my social media empire or representation of some kind. Again, up to 200 people. So yes, if someone has 10,000 subscribers, they have 2 layers of representation, basically. They have to have 100 people below them or something. But these are supposed to be super active subscribers, so you're not gonna get those. See, there's 1 layer and then there's still 100 people for each 100 people. So if you're growing a community, at some point you're gonna kind of start representing representatives, but that's not necessary anymore. So technically, what actually has to be happening is you kind of have to. There's states of verification, I would say. Clicking on "You're not a robot" verification button is verification. When algorithms get to check whether you're doing some suspicious stuff or not, that's verification right there. This stuff is kind of happening behind the scenes all the time. It's just we don't really get to see people getting verified. We just get to see people get deleted all of a sudden. Is that how it works? What is the latest? See, that thing got deleted, but where is it? Here it is, Telegram. This guy still got deleted. He actually has 16 subscribers. He's actually collecting subscribers. Message me on Telegram. It's unbelievable. Yeah, I wanted to double check, but whatever, dude. We should be able to have some kind of input as well to be able to unverify people, but this is important, man. This is important. Giving each other subscriptions and being active. But again, subscribers mean nothing. It's the active people. This is why you need Discord to actually verify whether a person is active or not. Right now, YouTube is actually entering a stage 2 of existence. The next generation, basically, of existence. And it will need help. So Discord is definitely one of those things that will have to be implemented into YouTube. 100%. If you want to invest in some kind of stock, don't do that, first of all, but Discord, okay? But it could still fail, so be careful with that. Because anyone with money is a crazy monkey at that point. And investing into things is just gambling. Because you're not actually investing anything, you're not actually helping, you're not your money doesn't work automatically. Your money is just there sitting in case someone wants it or not. And if nobody actually wants your money, it's not going to be that useful, you know? If nobody wants your money, first of all, you're not even going to be able to buy stocks of that company. But even if you can, like, you could just be a part of a scam without knowing it. Like, investment fucking bullshit is another community that they're just desperate. They're just trying to make money. And it's laughable. Because anything just can collapse, just like FTX did. Like, whoops, collapsed. What are you going to do now, bitch? Invest into something else? You don't have money anymore, do you? It's fucking hilarious. So, there's a lot of things that don't work anymore. Oh, wait. They never worked. We're just attached to those things. There's a bunch of communities just doing bullshit instead of doing actual work. It's the only thing that works. Work works. But you have to actually be aware of the definition of work, the most efficient ways to work, so you can be lazy at the same time, because your work doesn't work if you're not lazy most of the time. You know, I'm not just pumping out videos every single day. I had to take a break and do something else, technically, but I'm still kind of working, because what else am I gonna do, you know? But you can look at me as a lazy person, like I'm not posting Instagram or TikToks. I'm not buying a new phone immediately just to make more TikToks. You can call me lazy right there. There's so many things I could be doing. Alright? So, but in order to do those things, someone else has to actually call me lazy. But even if they do, like, yeah, that's correct, I want to be lazy. So, I guess that wouldn't work. Whoops. It's just the fact that you can actually strain yourself ridiculously hard and work tirelessly, and that will make you a terrible person. Overwork doesn't work. Work works, overwork doesn't. Okay? Overworked. Just a simple warning right there. Yeah, we're just gonna spend 20 more minutes, no problem there. You already knew from the very beginning. I don't know why YouTube spoils anything. I mean, honestly, YouTube should just be full of loot boxes and rewards. You have watched this entire video. Congratulations. Here's the reward. Even if you don't like the video that you get to watch, I mean, that's fine. Just make your own videos. Just interact with more people. Just create your own experience. That would make a much better social media. You know, YouTube would be much better without thumbnails and titles. What? What kind of nonsense is that? Well, it's not nonsense. It would actually be better because that's how TikTok works, and TikTok actually works. Well, YouTube, not really. You know. Well, I wouldn't be spending a lot of time and money. No, just time. I don't have money. Well, all the resources I'm investing into YouTube, hoping that it works. I'm still testing. It seems to do 10% of what I ask for. Not 100%. I think TikTok would actually work 200%. Like, it would actually give me more than I ask for, potentially. But that's just an expectation. I'm not going to invest into TikTok. It's not my generation thing. I'm not going to lower my status and gravel to a shit platform that just started its existence, its lifespan, and is still trying to figure out what it wants to do. That's a very unstable environment. I don't want to fucking do that. I have YouTube experience. I'll submit my, golden ticket for fame and hope it works. Okay, this is the only thing I have. Like, it's a very desperate move. It's a very tough move to make. So to become a YouTuber, it's one of the hardest things to actually achieve. So, but I would rather have YouTubers than astronauts, I'll tell you that much. Well, the question is not whether you want YouTubers or astronauts. The question is, do you want people to try to become YouTubers? Because 98% of people, okay, maybe 2% will succeed, who genuinely try. But 98% of people just wouldn't know how to actually do it properly. Again, if you know how to do it properly, things should work. If they don't work, you just move to another platform and you make that thing work. Instead, you find a place where it works. Because YouTube is not exactly just one website. YouTube is one of those, is a concept. Just like TikTok is just starting off, and there's nothing really like TikTok anywhere out there, but people will start figuring out how to copycat TikTok to some extent of success, but it might be just enough success where you can actually achieve something on that platform and nothing really good on TikTok. So some weird shit like that can happen. So you must not focus on YouTube as just one website. It's a concept. Alright, I can move. I can probably do better in some websites, but I still haven't found one that's better than YouTube right now. And YouTube has a proper algorithm, apparently, that gives me some views and some satisfaction, and I got 3 haters while attacking Mark Passio. That's a success in my book. I got something. Alright. People were interested in Mark Passio, and YouTube has connected them to me. And they got to hate on me. It's the most satisfying thing ever. So, YouTube shouldn't just ban haters. YouTube just should redirect haters to somewhere else, where they're gonna be appreciated. It's not that fucking difficult. I guess I do have to mention Minecraft, because it doesn't work. Like, programming, you have to be a tremendous engineer. And right now, with the power of AI, engineering could potentially be an accessible thing. AI engineering is like the most advanced thing you can do. And maybe I will dabble into that, because I might have to defeat YouTube the hardcore way, where YouTube is gonna try and fucking delete me or something, give me strikes and some bullshit like that, and I have to just back off and try and just completely to defeat YouTube. I'll probably just create a new channel at that point. If I get, like, another strike, one strike is all they need, I will create a new channel dedicated to trying and creating new YouTube. Alright, copying and pasting YouTube. But mostly I will focus on, like, engineering, right? So I'll figure out what AI can do and how AI can actually create applications, and then those applications can be used as engines to create other applications. So I'll try and figure out how to achieve that in case something goes down. So there's a lot. I have options. YouTube does not have options. YouTube can only accept me or reject me. That's not really an option, If they like being you want to be stupid or smart. Is that an option? Does that sound like an option to you? Do you want to eat apple or not eat apple? Oh, well, I'm actually full. I ate a lot of apples. No, you will eat apple eventually, dude. You'll have to eat food eventually. This is not an option. Eat or starve. That's it, man. But usually you don't think about that, because it's not an option. You're gonna try and eat something. Alright. The only question is, like, is YouTube gonna handle it properly? The choice that it has, will it handle it properly? Will it succeed with the choice that it has? Will it actually accept me properly? Or will it fail? It's not a choice. For me, it's a choice of how do I approach it. But it's still also not really a choice because I'm just trying to achieve something. So whether I succeed as well is just the thing that will happen. I just have to make the right choices in general. So I don't know. I don't know why I got into that. It's a very interesting concept, to be honest. My microphone still works. Congratulations. Does it actually? It should. Okay, so yeah, that's fantastic. What? Yeah. So engineering, I'll figure it out. Nothing is gonna stop me. All right. We just have to be aware that, But like if YouTube is gonna handle me improperly, it's just gonna be the greatest resource of all time. I'll definitely get enough awareness and enough resources to actually start battling YouTube big time. Like, you being hostile against me, you have no idea what it will feel like when other people are actually hostile to YouTube. That never happened to YouTube before because they just live in their closed ecosystem. But the moment there's a nuclear threat, oh, oops, well, nuclear threat is a little bit exaggeration, but there's a threat of decay and despair and confusion and chaos. There's a threat for that, where slowly the YouTube ecosystem is being thrown into absolute insanity, basically. Because it has to effectively compete against invisible forces almost. Because most people are going to stick with YouTube and not going to care that much, but they're going to care about what is happening. And weird things are going to start happening from inside of YouTube, because YouTube will still allow new users in, otherwise their system will collapse. So I'll just be able to infest YouTube as many times as I want, with as many fucking people as I want. And I don't have to slap my face in there. I know psychology, I know how to infest things. Okay, I just need to train armies, and that's it, man. So if YouTube declares war, I'll find a way, man, to fight that war. I will not just fucking surrender immediately and wave my white flag and allow brainwashing to take place, basically. Unless I actually really want it, and I really trust it. It's a tough choice, right? There's a lot of weird choices that could be happening. But yeah, so technically this video is work is gold, but like that would be stupid. Because that's the only thing that works, apparently. Work works. Sounds ridiculous to me. But that's the end of that video. I could consult my secret forces. See what they think. Let's see. It's funny, you can talk to yourself and actually generate much better discussion than talking to other people. It's very likely that that's gonna happen. So, don't bother yourself with talking to other people if you can't. If they want to talk to you, by all means, that's the greatest resource of all time. Someone actually cares, for whatever reason. Try and figure out what's going on, because most of the time people don't care, they just pretend. So, try to figure out that everyone has to work and develop their own algorithm of detecting certain type of people, because people will have to be able to run the algorithm. The algorithm in AI is probably not going to be able to drive itself, basically. We probably will never have self-driving cars, which is kind of weird. No, we will never have self-driving social media, I would say. Self-driving cars... See, that's the funny thing. Cars are 10 times more likely than self-driving social media. Unfortunately, because self-driving social media is absolute brainwashing bullshit, where you don't actually get to make choices, while self-driving cars is something everyone wants anyways, and will try whatever it takes to make it happen. And AI seems to go in the right direction to where it should happen any time now. We just have to improve AI. I mean, AI can go nuts, basically. And it's very interesting to interact with AI. Search could be self-driving by all means, and it has to be to some extent, but it still would be brainwashing because you can reprogram AI. You're not able to trust AI, but you can trust other people. So being able to actually recognize other people, or just recognizing value, I would say, that's the most important thing. Self-driving social media is almost the definition of like self-driving life. You turning yourself into a robot. And now, imagine, like, self-driving social media is the definition of, like, you going into a bodysuit of a robot, and the robot gets to make the decisions, you just get to sit in the robot. Like, would you want to do that? That's kind of stupid. So, here you go, boys. I put together this fucking crazy thing, but there's so many things that don't work. I talked about a lot of bullshit. How much bullshit can I remember? This is the end of the year, technically, so the story 2022 is gonna be over. I'm not sure if things gonna change. Alright, so, yeah, the round earth bullshit. I mean, if you just type in Gurnex's bullshit, you get all the bullshit. So NoFap is the highest tier bullshit that people care about the most. NoFap. The left is bullshit, boredom is bullshit, round earth is bullshit. Attached to science very much. Family's bullshit, rejection is bullshit. Did I do rejection part 2 as well? Somehow, here you go, rejection 2 is bullshit. Not subscribing to me is bullshit. Feelings over facts is bullshit. Censorship and banning is bullshit. Medicine is bullshit. Criminal justice is bullshit. I think it stops there, to be honest. Here you go. I think it stops there. But, like, this is just scratching the surface of bullshit. Like, just to recognize how everything is bullshit. Like, everything system-related. Like, even the system of thinking, which we call science, which is a terrible name now because it doesn't feel like it, alright? Logic is more of a way of thinking that seems much more interesting. I'm sure logic can be destroyed as a definition eventually, but definitions can be destroyed and corrupted, and science has been one of those things. So that's corrupted. Congratulations. Schools are corrupted in that sense. Workplaces potentially can be corrupted, but you have to appreciate work, so I'm not gonna touch that. Adult stuff is adult stuff, man. Is the sex industry corrupted? Kind of. Because you can't just focus on having sex all the time. You have to focus on reach, on talent. If you can, cross yourself over being a celebrity and doing porn, that's the most powerful combination of things ever, right? So if you are in a porn industry trying to become a celebrity, if you're a celebrity trying to do porn, basically, safely, alright? in case you want money and recognition and more power. Some people don't need it. Okay, some true celebrities don't need it, so don't expect them to do it. But, you know, if you're just starting in the industry, you have to think about those things. So that's kind of bullshit, because you never heard that from anyone else but me. So, like, you have to figure that out. You have to figure out a lot of things. A lot of things are bullshit until you figure them out. Put them in the right place. You know. But if you let bullshit infest your world will cease to exist, basically. So that's the ending, right? Everything is bullshit, but with enough work, you can still make your world exist. You can still put something into existence. You will still be surrounded by bullshit by all means. And there's not much you can do about it. You kind of have to accept that bullshit gets to exist for other people to solve as well. You know? For collective solutions to take place. Because, like, there's only so many bullshit things that you can solve yourself. Most of the time, you're just gonna push them aside so they don't bother you anymore and they don't distract you anymore. But when we collectively try and deal with some kind of bullshit, then we're trying to solve it at that point. We don't like it anymore. You know, some like Hitler generator, probably we can shut that one down. We don't like that one. Suicidal maniac generator. I don't like that one. That kind of kills people sometimes. Yeah. So we can collectively shut down certain things. And that's kind of why we need government. It's a funny thing. But government, again, could be a corrupt definition. We have to double check everything. There's a lot of work. Dealing with bullshit is a lot of work. And I can do it alone, guys. No problem. I'll just start stealing souls then. You know, and becoming a really big person. No problem. So, you should look into me as bullshit as well. Unless you're doing work alongside me, I'm just as bullshit as everything else. See you guys next time.